Hello everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another Redstone video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys 5 very simple secret base entrances. Now, some of these I have built in the past, but thanks to a couple of updates with new items added and a couple new features, I made these things work a little bit better. Now, the first one is going to be that secret parrot door. I actually showed this in a video, but not a lot of people watch that video. Maybe because they hate parrots. I don't know. I kind of like parrots. So if we come right here and pick up our parrot, we can go ahead and go into our secret door, which is right here in this corner. Because if you didn't know, when you have a parrot on your shoulder, it adds an extra hitbox to your side and top of your character. So if I come right here into the corner and I jump, my secret door opens up and I can go ahead and walk through. Now that kind of looked weird with me in third person, so I'll just do it one more time. Jump up, opens up my secret door, walk through, and then when I'm ready to leave my secret base, I can go ahead and click this button and walk on out of my secret base. So let's go ahead and get this parrot off my shoulder. Second up on the list is a very, very simple way to get into a secret base. Now, this will not work on PC because you use this to actually crawl in PC, but on Bedrock, if we come right here, click this button, a trapdoor will open up and drop down. So, nothing very suspicious here. Just a trapdoor opening up. People go, why is that button there? Or you can actually make it a secret button so people can't see it. But honestly, I don't think they're going to think of this. But if we click the button and just keep holding straight, we can walk right through a wall. It's that easy. So like I said, this doesn't really work on PC because people use this to crouch on PC, but on Bedrock you can go right through walls with it. So I'll do it one more time, click the button, and I can go right through the wall. And then of course, if you want to get out of your secret base, you can just do the same thing on the opposite hand side. Just make sure they're not right next to each other or you won't be able to get through the wall. And actually, one more thing about this secret entrance as well, sometimes it will not work. The only way to fix that is to either leave the chunk or restart your game. I think it's if you use it too many times in a row, it will stop working. So hopefully you're not just running in and out of this thing 100 times for it to stop working. Next up is an old one. I've actually showed this one a couple of times. It's just you place a boat and you can go through the wall. However, I haven't shown how to build this thing since they added in, where you could put water inside of where you can add water inside of slabs or staircases. So this thing actually works a lot better when you put water inside of a staircase and or a slab. So normally, you just put your boat down and you'd be able to go through the wall really slowly like that. However, now that we can put water inside of staircases and slabs, we can go ahead and place our boat right here. And the cool thing about this will actually let you know where it is when you place it in, because once you place your boat in, you'll get those water particle effects that will happen right there, and they'll let you know that you're in the right spot. See, those little water come out. So now when we go into our boat, we can go right through super quick because it's inside of water, get out, and now we're in our secret base. And then of course, when we're ready to leave, just do the same exact thing on this side. It's a lot easier to see. Just place your boat. Once you see those water particle effects, you're ready to go, and just go ahead and go right through the wall. Fourth up on the list is going to be a Shulker Box secret entrance. Now, normally when you see these, they're usually on the ground and then people stand on top. Then there's a little, top area, and then you fall through the Shulker Box down into your secret base. However, I wanted to make one where it comes off the ceiling. As you can see, there's nothing suspicious here whatsoever. However, if we come to the middle of Shulker Box right here, and then we go ahead and open it up. However, once we leave it and we hit our action button to get inside of a minecart, we'll actually phase through the wall into a minecart on the other side. So if you're playing on console, just hit LT, left trigger a bunch. I recommend just spamming it. It'll be a lot easier. But once you get the hang of it, you can go ahead and just do it right at the right moment. So once I leave the Shulker Box, I'm going to go ahead and hit my left trigger, and I'll go right through the wall into my secret base. Now, the cool thing about this one is this is actually a 2-for-1, because if you didn't know, if you place a Shulker Box on its side and stand right in front of it like this, it can actually phase you through a wall. So boom, once we leave it, we can walk right through the wall. So I'll do it one more time. You go inside your Shulker Box, hit left trigger. Once you get out of it, you'll go into your secret base. And then once you're ready to leave, you can also use this to go inside of it as well. Like I said, this is pretty much a twofer. So we're gonna come right here, hit the Shulker Box, it will push us through the wall, and we can go right out of our secret base. And then last but not least on the list, I really wanted to use a target block, so I'm just going to be using the stair trick, which I've shown plenty of times where you look through a stair and hit a button on the other side. However, now that we have those target blocks, you could have done this with a button too, but then you'd have to wait for the hour to despawn. But with the target block, it will just create a nice pulse to let us into our secret base. So as you can see, boom, it will open up the secret door. And the cool thing about this one as well, you can also use snowballs. So where are my snowballs? There they are. You can use snowballs as well to get inside this base. However, when you use a snowball on a target block, it has less of a pulse, just giving a heads up there. So you have to move a little bit faster. So where is it? It's like right here. Come on. This snowball's a little harder because it's on an arc. So you have to look up a little bit like that for it to hit. But see how much faster it closes? But if you use an arrow, you'll get a longer pulse. So, of course, let's go ahead and walk through the door. Pick up the arrows when we walk through. And then when we're ready to leave our secret entrance, let's go ahead and click this button and walk on out. Now, a lot of these don't really need a tutorial, but I'm going to go ahead and just go through these quickly, starting with the parrot. All right, guys, so starting with that parrot door, all you're going to need for this build is 2 sticky pistons, 3 pieces of redstone, 1 redstone torch, 1 pressure plate, wood preferably, and we're also going to need some blocks of choice. So, you know, just find a nice corner. You can even do this on a cliffside. It really doesn't matter. Just find a nice corner of your world, preferably 2 to 3 blocks high. Then we're going to come to the inside of our wall and place 2 sticky pistons facing in towards the corner of our wall. Then on the 3rd block, we're going to place in a block with our pressure plate, a block over with some redstone, a torch to the side with redstone on top of this piston. It'll extend it. A block down with some more redstone on top of that. And then on this side, we're just going to place in our well, we're going to need a button for this as well. Completely forgot about the button, but you're also going to need a button. So go ahead and just place in your button. I recommend wood because that will give you a longer pulse to exit the door. But that's it, guys. So now once we get our parrot, come here, Mr. Parrot. Where are you? There you are. So once you have your parrot on your shoulder, he'll give you a half a block more on your character's hitbox. So if we come right here to this corner and then we jump with him, as you can see, he'll be able to hit that pressure plate. And that's how everything works. So hit the pressure plate, door opens up, walk in. When we're ready to leave, hit the button, walk on out. And then, of course, you know, clean up the area a little bit more so everything doesn't look very, you know, suspicious. So nothing looks very suspicious. There we go. Next up is going to be this trapdoor secret entrance, guys. It really doesn't need a tutorial. All you need to do is at least have a block on this side and this side. So I recommend just building a table like this, you know, with 3 trapdoors, you know, some fence posts, and just make a nice little table. You can also add in some, you know, stairs so it looks like a little seating area. So, you know, let me go ahead and do that right now. So, you know, just take out some stairs. Let's go with some dark oak wood stairs. You know, let's just make a nice little eating area for people so it doesn't look that suspicious. But I mean, a lot of people aren't going to know that you could actually go through walls with trapdoors unless all your friends watch my videos. Then they're going to know that you can go through walls with trapdoors, and none of this matters. So now we go right here and we just click our button, walk, hold into the corner, and walk through. That's all you have to do. Just keep walking straight and make sure you're in the corner. Well, I think you could walk straight at it as well, but it works better when you're in the corner. Let's see. Can I go straight through? No. See, it just works a lot better when you go straight into a corner and walk through. Third up on the list really doesn't need a resource list as well. I've shown this in the past. All it is I added water to a staircase so you go through the wall a lot faster. So, you know, just find a nice wall inside your house, side of a cliff, base, cave, wherever you want to put this thing, and then put a staircase backwards, put a sign off of the staircase, place your water bucket inside of it, and that's it, you're done. And then I also recommend just placing another staircase right above it. This is just so it's not a full block and causes damage to you in survival. It's just another air block. So we're going to go ahead and just place a couple more blocks here, and that's it, you're done. So now you just take your boat, place it right next to the wall. You'll know it's in place once you see that water particle effect. Get inside your boat and go through. Same thing with this side. Place the boat. Once you see the water particle effect, go right through the wall. And that's it. You're completely done. Next up is going to be that Shulker Box secret entrance. Again, doesn't really need too many resources. All you need is 2 rails, a piston, a lever, and of course, a Shulker Box. So let's go ahead and get started on this build. So first off, actually, let me get some blocks of choice. That will help out a lot. All you need to do is just find a nice wall of your house. Come up 3. Actually, come up 4, because we have to place our Shulker boxes in. Place in a line. This is going to be your roof, or maybe you just have some shelves above it, and all you need is just 1 Shulker box upside down. I recommend adding a few others just so it doesn't seem too suspicious, but honestly, I don't think people are going to see that minecart anyway, because we're going to be pushing a staircase inside of it. Now what we're going to do is come to the backhand side where our Shulker box is, and we're going to place in a minecart right here. Now, if your minecart doesn't go, you know, straight in, what I like to normally do is just place a block here, rail, minecart. But if your minecart faces this way, then you're going to have to do it the opposite way. But if you want to, and it faces the right way, it faces horizontally, you should be absolutely fine. So what you want to do is just place a rail here. And I also like to place just 1 more rail up with another rail like this. And then go ahead and just place in your minecart and push it down like that. And it will fall perfectly into place. Now, the reason why we want it in this direction, because if it faces the other way, you can actually see the minecart a little bit through the wall, and we do not want that. Next up, what we're going to do is just take out our stone brick stairs or whatever coloring of wall you're using, and we're going to place that in backwards like that. Take out our 1 piston, and we're going to push that staircase right into the minecart. So go ahead and just send power to your piston and push it right into the minecart. Once you have your staircase over your minecart, go ahead and just place one more block next to it, just like that. And next up, we're going to swing to this side, and as you can see, we can see the minecart right now. However, all you have to do is just jump up right here, and that will hide up the minecart. So now when we open up our shulker box, as you see, we can't see anything at all. However, if we go over here, look right up at that block, open our shulker box, and then hit left trigger, we will be transported inside of our minecart into our secret base, and we go ahead and walk on out. Next up, we just need an exit for this place. You can do whatever you would like. However, I just recommend putting a block here, placing another shulker box like this, and then all you have to do is just stand right in front of the shulker box, open it up, and it'll push you through the wall. Oh, well, it doesn't push you through the wall. You have to back up. Once you open it up, just back up, and you'll go right through the wall. And then, of course, also, add a couple more shulker boxes, just so it doesn't look that suspicious. But like I said, when you open this up, you can't see anything back there anyway. And last but not least is going to be our target block secret entrance. So when I come right here, hit with an arrow, I can go ahead and walk through. But you've got to be a little quicker than that. Go ahead and walk through. And then when we're ready to leave, all you have to do is click this button and walk on out. So to start off with this build, all you have to do is find the corner of wall. Like I said, you can do it inside your house, a cliffside, inside a cave. It really doesn't matter as long as you have the blocks that can hide it up. And now that we have like stone staircases and things like that, well, we've had it for a while, but now that we do have stone staircases, it will make things a lot easier to put it on the side of, cave walls or just on the side of a cliff inside your Minecraft world. So basically, once you find the corner of your wall, all you want to do is place in a staircase backwards on the corner. So right here, it should look something like this. And you can do it on the other corner as well. You just have to, make everything opposite. And then we're going to come onto this side and place a staircase facing this way. So it should look something like this. That way we can see right through the staircase. Like, as you can see, we cannot see the hitbox of this staircase. There's the hitbox on this one, no hitbox on this one. And that's how everything is working. Next up, we're going to place a target block right behind this staircase with some redstone on top of it. And then we're going to take out our sticky pistons and place 2 sticky pistons facing in like that. Now, if you want to keep the redstone a little bit lower, you can use glass blocks here. I recommend using glass blocks, but you don't have to. But if you want to use glass blocks, all you have to do is place a glass block here with some redstone, and then just bring the current out right here. Redstone, redstone torch, and then place in your redstone right here, and both sticky pistons will extend. Now, if you don't want to use a glass block here, all you have to do is just remove the redstone, put a block up, and put your redstone up like that. But I'm going to go ahead and just keep my glass block. Next up, we're just going to place a block right above our sticky pistons, a block down, and bring our redstone right along these blocks. A block up next to the redstone. Break this block and place our button right here. So this is just to exit the area once we are inside of our secret entrance. So let's go ahead and clean that up right there. And let's also just come up 2 more blocks like that. But that's it, guys. You are completely done. So now if we take out a bow, or if we take out some snowballs, it should work. So if we come right here to our corner, we can see right through this block. Just hit it with an arrow, and we can walk through our secret base. And then when we're ready to leave, click the button and walk on through. And like I said, you can also use snowballs for this. But there you guys have it. That's how you build 5 very simple secret base entrances. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. All right, guys, peace.